Hi everybody, it's Janet and welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I have here in front of me the fall special edition card kit that came from Creative Escape Papercrafting. Unfortunately, this kit is already sold out, but I did want to get a chance to show it to you and a few things that I made with it. So first let's start looking at what came in this kit. And before I start, I do want to tell you that there is an add-on kit with some of these same paper line in it and a few other goodies. So if you still want to get in on the fun, there is an add-on kit for $9.99 available on CEP's website. I'll have that link in the video description, so go check that out if you're interested. Okay, so here is everything in it. As with all their kits, you get a couple sheets of information at a minimum. The first is what's in this kit, and you can see it's titled 2018 Special Edition Fall Kit, and it's got all the products in it. And then behind that is all the designers, both the guest designers and regular designers. So you can check out all of the designers and guest designers to see if any of them or which ones of them are working with this particular add-on kit. Not add-on, I keep calling it add-on. This is the special edition kit. There is an add-on kit, but that's different. Alright, so let's take a look at what we've got here. This has got a lot of fun goodies. So let's take a look at the little package first. I gotta open it here. First of all, we've got the caramel apple set. I think this is, yeah, it's just called caramel apple. And it's got a couple phrases. You're the apple of my eye, or caramel apple. And it's got a little bow and some faces to go that can be stamped right onto that caramel apple. And then there is the matching die set for it. So super cute. And of course, perfect for the fall season. This is a brand new die and stamp set that Lawn Fawn just issued for the fall winter issuance. Let's see, then we have some other goodies in here. I noticed this and I thought, wow, that is pretty. Look at all these fall inspired colors in this shaker mix. It's got orange, green, gold, kind of a cream color. There's some yellows. It has a red in there, and this one is called Fall Frenzy, and it's a custom shaker mix that Creative Escape put together. So very pretty. I love that. Then we've got a few twines and ribbon. I think that you can always count on getting some great ribbons and twines in any kit that you get from CEP. They always do a great job of adding plenty of fun ribbons and twines. So this is kind of a golden color. It's not really bright gold, but it's a kind of a beigey gold, I would say. And I think this must be 1/8 of an inch thick. Yep. And let's look at the list. It says in the included list of things that it's 1 yard of gold ribbon. So 1 yard of that. Then we've got an orange hemp cord. That's pretty. Pretty color. Looks like it's kind of hand dyed actually. And that is 1 yard as well. And then, whoops, I'm sorry, I got this mixed up. So this is yellow hemp cord and this is orange hemp cord, and they're both 1 yard apiece. So yeah, very nice. And it's substantial. This cording is nice and thick. All right, then we've got 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. This is yellow and this is light craft in color. So some good colors there to work with. Pretty. This is great. We have a half a sheet. This is 8.5 by 5.5 of copper cardstock. Very pretty finish on that. so fallish. And then we have 3 A2 size cards that are scored so you can fold them, and they're in white. And there are 3 matching envelopes, and this is what I'll use to make my 3 cards that I'll show you. Then I have some chipboard phrases. This is from the Carta Bella Fall Break set. And it's really long, so I'm going to start up here so you can see it. The content list says that this has, I think it's like 46 pieces. So some really pretty items here. There you go. Really nice. And so this is chipboard stickers. They are great to work with. I'm looking forward to showing you how I've chosen to put these on my cards. Then we have 12 sheets. These are double-sided, and they're also from the Carta Bella Fall Break collection. So that's pretty. It's a whole scene ready to go. Double-sided, so we've got the plaid on the back. Here are the trucks and some, I don't know, it's sort of flower pattern, simple flower pattern. Fall trees, green gingham, some fall-looking wreaths, and dark brown on the back. We've got some gourds and squash and things here, and green and gold. Let's see, it's a green background with orange and cream dots. This is cute. It's strips of scenery. I could see these being cut apart and used. And then there's leaves and other fall fauna back there. There's another, I think we've seen this plaid before, or gingham, I'm not sure which you'd call it. And then orange. Some more maple leaves. Oh, that's cute, with a lot of acorns of different styles and colors there in the fall color range. Here is some very retro looking images of fall. Each one looks to be about probably 1 inch square, I would guess. The back of that is some more of the fall leaves. Here is an orange plaid with a stripe of green in it. Some pumpkins, and this again looks quite retro, and it looks aged. There's the leaves. And here we have a picture with flowers in it on a green background. Very nice. Here's a striped page, and on the back of that is some really pretty flowers. These are, I'm trying to figure out, I guess this is the right way to look at it. They're all different directions, but it's basically a flower, the same flower arrangement, just sprinkled all through the page background. So very nice. Alright, so that is what is made up of for the Fall Special Edition kit from Creative Escape Papercrafting. So let's see what we make with this. Alright, I'm first going to show you a card that I created of the 4 where I maximized the use of one of the 6x6 paper sheets. There was a great scene in this paper piece, and I just took advantage of that by adding a few more embellishments to finish the card. So here it is. Alright, so you can see that the 6x6 paper had this whole wonderful fall scene with the church here in the corner and the buildings in the little rural area, it looks like here. So what I did is I used the Falling for You sentiment that was in the chipboard sticker set, and I mounted it on some of the copper cardstock. Then I used this apple basket and leaves from the chipboard set. I just made a little bow with the included gold ribbon and put that on there to further embellish that. And then there were these banner pieces in the chipboard set, so I just applied them and used some of that orange cording to hold the banner, and then filled in some of the areas with the Fall Frenzy sequins that also came in the kit. And so this was quite easy and quite quick to make once I figured out what I was going to do, and I think the results are very nice. So that's card number 1. Okay, card number 2 is a standard A2 size card, and again I use the paper to its maximum in terms of you know, using it to set the stage for the card. So here it is. Lots of fun. So what the bottom part here is a strip of the 6x6 paper. It had 3 of these strips, I think, 3 or 4, but I think 3. So and each of the strips has a slightly different scene. So I cut one out, and I chose the one that had the truck on here because I knew that I had the truck chipboard sticker. And so I applied first the strip here, and then I used the background paper with all the fall trees on top of that, and then applied the sticker, the chipboard sticker, and also put this Hello Fall sticker on the panel of the door there. I thought that was cute. And then I have these 3 apples that I'm trying to make look like maybe us falling off the truck while it's driving by. I'm not sure if I was successful with that, but that was the idea. And so overall, that really turned out cute too. Oh, I forgot to mention that I used the hemp cording here to tie around the truck bed there, just to add a little bit more interest as well. I think it's cute. I like that. All right, card number 3 utilizes the caramel apple stamp set and die that comes in the kit. And this is using the pattern paper to accent that, and it's a shaker card. So let's take a look. Excuse me. Alright, so here it is. I used a piece of the pattern paper here, and I mounted it on a orange piece of cardstock for a further matting. So sorry, I'm coming down with a cold. And then I applied a strip of paper across the middle, or it's not actually in the middle, it's a little bit towards the bottom. Really like that paper pattern. It's all different colors and very fallish. And then I made the shaker box here using the apple die to cut out the apple shape, then made the well and stamped underneath there so that the apple would show through. I have to tell you, I made a silly mistake here. I put the caramel on the top instead of at the bottom as it's supposed to be. So I've got apple and then caramel. I don't know what to tell you. I guess I wasn't thinking when I did this, but it's still cute, and I'm going to go with that. Then to finish it off, I just used a few more of those Fall Frenzy sequins to balance out the top and bottom. So, oh yeah, and don't forget the ribbon that I put on the shaker box. And it says, "You're the apple," in quotes, "of my eye" there. Cute. Okay, here's the last card of the set I'm going to show you, and this is the back. It says, "You're the caramel apple of my eye," and it features the caramel apple stamps. And this is a mistake I made. I wanted to use this yellow and blue center area to accent my stamps, and then I realized I had to stamp it first and then color over the top in order to make that work. So rather than throw away the card base, I just flipped it over and changed my mind a little bit about what I was going to do. I applied a bit of the leaf cardstock that came with the kit, and then I cut a piece of the white cardstock to go on top of that. Then what I did here first was I stamped the bow, masked the bow, then stamped the caramel apple. And then over here I stamped the regular caramel apple. I had 2 masks that I made, and I put on each of the apples and again covered up the bow. And then I applied oxide ink, yellow in the middle, and then the blue over the top. And then when I removed my masks, my images were there without any smudging or coloration from my oxide ink. Now, my masks were a hair bit bigger than the actual image, so I used some ice gray, which is really a blue-gray color from the Spectrum Noir set that I have, and colored in around the edges to cover up any of the white that peeked through. And that actually worked well because it covered up, it covered up the white, but it also made it look like it had some shading, so that worked out well. In fact, here are my two masks that I had made, plus the bow, and I stuck it to the back of my packaging for now. I'll put it on some wax paper after I'm done here, and then stick that into my baggie, and then I'll have it for any future ones that I want to do it as well. Alright, so anyway, going back to this, I then went ahead and cut with my stash the phrase hugs. I cut it in both red foil, as you can see there, and then plain red cardstock that matched, and then offset that just slightly so that I have a shadow kind of effect going on. Really turned out nice, and I liked the red to set off the red apples. And then I used a small chipboard sentiment that said happy, so that it says happy hugs. And I also applied a little bit of glossy accents on the apple part, and then a few of the Fall Frenzy sequins just to balance it out again. And I thought it turned out super cute. I used some glazed pen in black to do the faces with. I just redid the area that I had stamped so that they have a little bit more dimension too. The glaze pen makes it slightly raised, and they also have a shiny finish to that ink when it dries. So there you have it. These are the 4 cards that I made using this kit. I'm going to make more. You should see them on the Facebook page. That's the fan page for Creative Escape Papercrafting. I'll put a link to that. So if you aren't a member of the fan page, you need to go ahead and do that so you can see all of the cards that all the designers are working on and publishing as they get them done. So that's a great resource to find ideas as well. That will do it for me today. I hope to see you soon, but until then, keep crafting. Bye. Hi everybody, I'm back. It was announced after I completed this video that CEP will be making this kit available as a pre-order and will ship out, I think, about October 8th. So if you're interested in this kit, you can still get it, which is exciting news. So just follow the link in my video description. It'll take you to the card kit section of their website, and you can go ahead and order it there. But do it soon because it'll be gone quickly. Thanks so much.